noted on Murillo. Again, he has been linked with a move to the club. So Manchester United are now targeting centre-backs for the summer due to persistent injuries. With Nottingham Forest, Murillo a standout option. He combines youth, Premier League know-how and a no-ego attitude, exactly what Ineos wants in big-stage players without drama. Murillo isn't agitating for a transfer, but competition from Liverpool, Chelsea, Madrid could push him move, particularly if Forest face relegation. Centre-back wasn't a priority, focus was left-back and left wing and midfield, but Lisandro Martinez's calf issue and De Ligt's ongoing back problem have changed that. Listen, I definitely think United are in need of a centre-back. I think Maguire, we know, again, the limitations that he have. I think he's someone who can step in and do a decent job, but he does have his limitations. We know De Ligt and Martinez this season, we can't really rely on them too much. I think De Ligt, until he got that injury, was United's best player. And then Martinez, we know the qualities that he has. Now, if we look at Murillo, he's 23 years of age, is obviously currently playing in the Premier League at Forest, has a contract until 2029. He'd be someone I'd look at as the ideal replacement for Martinez. He has a very similar profile. He's aggressive, he's physical, and he's very good on the ball. And I think Ineos' strategy is to go out and get Premier League proven, especially in that centre-back position. It is quite a physical position and a hard position to get right. And I think going in for the Premier League is a great move to go for. And I think Murillo, who, listen, Forest probably will get relegated. He'll be one of those players that you want to snatch up. Obviously, centre-back is not a priority, but the injuries may force United to go out and get one. And I'd be all over the Murillo deal. 50, I think you'll get him for less than 50, potentially like £30 million for a player of that level. Quality is ridiculous. I think he has been one of Forest's better players. I think they do miss a lot when he's not in the team. And as I said, he's someone who I would look at replacing Martinez at Manchester United. 21 matches in the league. Obviously not getting many goals and assists. Don't really care about that. I think his profile is fantastic, and the fact that he has no ego is good. He's a leader though, and he just only does his talking on the pitch. He's got a lot of quality, and I really would want him at Manchester United. I mean, he has a market value of 57 million. I don't think you'll get that for him, especially because Forest are to get relegated. But yeah, I mean, he's been on the rise. He plays a lot of 90 minutes for Forest whenever he's available. And yeah, I think he is a key player. He'd be someone I'd definitely look at replacing Harry Maguire or a Martinez or a De Ligt, or just even a centre-back that you want to bring into the football club. I think he does have a lot of assets and benefit of signing a player now. United may have to look at other centre-backs, whether that is Slotterbeck, whether that's Bastoni, but I think Murillo is definitely up there as my favourite choice, and I talked about him yesterday. I think the Premier League experience is invaluable. I think his quality is great, and I think he would go in and hope he's one of the... I mean, the other question would be, if you do sign him, what happened with Aidan Heaven and Lenny Yoro? I think that's something you definitely have to consider, because if you spend sort of 40-50 million on a 23-year-old centre-back, you do expect him to start. And again, listen, United were going to be in European competition, so there is going to be competition for places. But I think if you sell Martinez, bringing in Murillo, you have Heaven, you have Yoro, you have Maguire, potentially De Ligt if he stays. I think that would be something that I definitely look at doing. I'm not saying that we're going to sell Martinez, but I think it's definitely an uncomfortable conversation, because on this day, Martinez for me is United's. He is our best centre back up there with De Ligt, and when he's not on the pitch, you miss him, and it's going to be a hard kind of presence to place. His leadership is something that's invaluable as well. But if you look at a football player, you need them to be available to play games. And Martinez, he's had quite a few injuries since being at the club, and they're recurring injuries, and that's why I'd look at selling him or potentially cashing in and going in and getting someone who's more younger, more experienced, like Murillo, for example, who can come in and do a very good job. I think it obviously make it easier, the fact that they get relegated, but you will have a lot of competition from different clubs, and I think he's someone who defensively is fantastic. So yeah, Murillo for me would be someone I'd look at bringing in to replace Martinez. I think he's someone who does possess a lot of the traits that you would need, and the quality is definitely there, no doubt about that. So yeah, Murillo for me, centre back I'd consider signing for United. He's 23, he has a contract until 2029, but again, Forest coming down won't aid United in making that decision. The reason why they want to go out and get a centre back is because De Ligt and Martinez injuries keep persisting. I mean, we don't know when they're going to be back. De Ligt's been missing for I think 100 days from Manchester United, and Martinez, he's come back, he's got another injury, he missed the Everton game, and then he's been out since then. So yeah, we can't really rely on these sorts of players, and that's why I think United unexpectedly are in the market for a centre back.